Do you ever agree to lengthy terms of service without reading any of the fine print? I think many people do.
Boy, I know I'm guilty of that. Haley Rush with the Fox 12 investigators decided to set up an experiment to see if people really read what they're agreeing to or just scroll to the very last page. She joins us now live in studio with what she found. Haley?
Good morning. There's no denying terms of service agreements are usually long. On Fox 12's website, it's actually 12 pages when you put it into a Word document and over 6,000 words. Apple's is 19 pages and more than 7,000 words. But do people actually read these? That's what we wanted to find out. Take a look. More than likely, when you sign up for, say, a new app, new website, or update your phone, you're agreeing to terms and conditions.
Am I going to spend 15 minutes reading a service agreement? Probably not.
That's exactly why the Fox 12 investigators decided to set up an experiment.
Would you like to be on TV?
To find out if people would agree to our terms of service.
Here's our terms of service just for being on TV before we ask you questions.
Our blood type, firstborn.
Oh, do you have, how much time do you have? I want to read this whole thing.
We took the terms of service off Fox 12's website, sprinkling in some of our own conditions.
You agree to dance for 60 seconds on camera. You agree to let us create a dating site profile under your name and run the account. You agree to let us post any photos from your phone on air and online.
After each person signed, without reading,
I've done a few of these, I know.
we then told them why we were actually out here today.
The story is about terms of service agreements.
Yep. Exactly.
Do you usually read them?
Terms of service? Yeah, depending on what it is.
Did you read this one fully?
No, because I know the news and I know pretty much the stuff that's there.
But did they know they were agreeing to perform on air?
This is some of the stuff you agreed to.
You agreed to sing happy birthday on camera. Now, you did not specify which language.
I did not. You're
Nope.
right. So you
Here's
Here's something you agreed to today, the yellow.
I did, didn't I? Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. We're glad it is your birthday so we can party too.
Yay! Starting the clock now and go.
Not everyone wanted to hold up their end of the agreement, especially on ones like sharing their bank username or password or giving us $1,000.
How do you feel about this one?
Ooh, I feel violated.
Who wants to do this one?
Oh, no, no, no.
Okay, I'm going to pass on that.
When we asked why they don't usually read what they're agreeing to, they told us this.
It's not in any terms that they could understand anyways, and we've gotten into these habits of just completely sliding right through them.
Regardless if I like it or not, I have to press yes or no. And, well, I want it, so yes.
They are crazy long. Who has time to sit there and read that whole thing?
The website Terms of Service didn't read claims it helps people understand what they're agreeing to. It shows popular sites and apps and highlights the most important parts, like letting people know how some sites may collect, use, and share their location data, read their private messages, and track them on other websites.
I think just to have a place to go where these things are more or less broken down in a way that is more digestible on a piece-by-piece basis is very useful for people.
You're right. You're right. I didn't look at any of this.
Asked if people we interviewed will now read what they're agreeing to more closely.
I mean, you know, maybe we should be more careful because they're asking you for permission about your information, your personal information and all that stuff.
Only when money is involved.
When the service agreements are bigger than my mortgage paperwork issue.
Yes.
Seriously.
I know. Well, you know, obviously we didn't make all of these people do what we wrote in our terms of service, but this experiment did show just how quick people are willing to waive their rights.
Right, so you might be wondering, why are these agreements so long and wordy? Well, they're usually written that way to protect companies from legal trouble, so because there's sometimes a lot of legal jargon, you'll notice. When it comes to social media sites and apps, a lot of them, though, are gaining the rights over any content you post. But as someone brought up in the story, people really don't have much of a choice because if they don't agree, they simply don't get access to whatever they're trying to use, so you're sort of caught. But boy, important just to read, because you never know. You just don't know what you're signing off on, right?
Makes me more and more leery of all that
right?
stuff
I
out there
know.
to begin with.